You know, that puzzle game you installed on me when you built me. Point taken.
I'm not here to talk.
Boss, I think someone left the smart off that smart bomb.
You just heard Mark talk about this lovely song that is playing right now. And while I do agree, there was something that used to be there that I really loved. And it was one of those things that made me think, wow, this game could be something really special. It was this old radio show with this old-timey announcer saying, "What if you were all alone in the universe?" and all this wonderful thing, which really set the tone. But there was some questions about copyright issues and things like that. And this song is so lovely and I think sets the tone even more. But I do miss that old radio show.
It's trouble.
Either way, I'm steering clear of it.
The decryption module was able to unlock the data chip's memory files. Hopefully I won't be holding onto this engine for long.
You are the key to it.
It's a metal panel.
Pew, pew.
The sensor detected an energy source buried in the sand. It's in my core logic.
Inference. System user.
Means, why did
Memorius.
fear Metromine man-built would corrupt her data?
Indeed.
Trains once ran through this station every 6 minutes.
You are only the illusion of advice.
Is Horus.
The answer.
On second thought, maybe I will blow him up.
Do not expect sympathy from those you attacked, Urbanian.
Even easier, if you say so, boss.
He is my best and only friend.
Took you some time to return from the Great Tower.
He needs a small clue to spare him disgrace.
No.
Everything.
I am not surprised to see that without law it has fallen into corruption and malfunction.
There's no reason to cut that, or burn it, or weld it. Maybe something will come to me later.
Of course, she betrayed her builder just like Leopold did.
Its way was clear. It sought to return to the den of iniquity that once in mine own youth I fled.
Well, that was helpful.
You don't need to help us any further.
Wander, wanderer, why thou canst not learn from the old builder's greatest work, his word which I bestowed upon thee that thou must know him.
We will speak the word and fire the engine of the world.
Probably because he makes himself useful.
Memento Mori built.
Version 0.7. Beta.
One of the testers felt that Arbiter was actually more villainous than Metromind because he had pre-programmed Clarity and Charity with these rigid worldviews, and in the tester's view that was a kind of brainwashing or violation of these two robots, even worse than anything that Metromind did. I don't think that's quite right. Arbiter built Clarity and Charity, and when he built them, he had to give them some kind of worldview. Now, he could have narcissistically given them his own worldview, or he could have played God in some other respect, but when he built them, he had to build them a certain way. This is essentially one of the great challenges in how to look at the game as you play it. Should the robots you meet be viewed as basically human beings, and a lot of them seem very human, or should they be viewed as essentially machines? That was the crux of the debate between Arbiter and Metromind. Arbiter thought you should simply transpose to robots the rights and privileges that humans enjoyed in the Primordium. Metromind, on the other hand, thinks of robots as essentially machines, and since they're machines, they can be upgraded, they can be thrown away, they can be recycled, just as you would with any machine in an ordinary course. I'm not really sure which of those views is right. Arbiter's is initially much more sympathetic, but I wonder if to some extent that's just the pathetic fallacy, and there's really no reason why the robots should be treated as human beings. It may be that the best thing would be for Metromind, assuming she had a good plan, to reprogram all of the robots according to that plan so they could all thrive. After all, there's no reason to say why they should prefer the presets given to them by their initial builder to those later given to them by Metromind. Still, something seems fundamentally wrong about that to me. I can't quite place my finger on why it is, but I think at the point where robots are sufficiently sophisticated to think the way they do in the game, it doesn't matter the